Hello and welcome to this first video in my Gatherall TV channel, presenting you one of my favorite games in the last weeks or months, I should say. It's Factorio. I will dub this video, so this is a German version with me speaking Kraut German, English sort of mix-off. And if you're not familiar with Factorio, it's a game about building an industry, or maybe a factory, I should say, as the title suggests. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? I have no idea where this is going. We have the option to start a campaign, but we will start fresh with a new map. So here in this place I choose not to use enemies. I have to enlarge the picture, I can't see anything, I can hardly see anything. I'll start with medium resources, making it easier for this is my first time in the game. You are obviously not familiar with my channel, so I have to say all the games I play without any preparation if they are in alpha status. So I go to groß, which means large resources. In this case, large areas where I can find resources. Obviously, this is the German GUI, I think is the word. And now this is the world. I am here, my little player, you can see in the middle of the screen. This is a free play, and my task is to prepare the planet for colonization forces from the Earth. Landing ships would be an easy target for attacks from native bases. However, they can be protected by a rocket defense. You will research advanced technologies in order to unlock special things and so on. Here we can see some tips and tricks. We should avoid these. And now, let's start with the game. So, first of all, as you can see, there are several resources here. And I don't know what... Oh, obviously the music was too loud or something like that. I should start with collecting the first resources in a few seconds. I should hope, at least. You can see the options. Everything is at full. And now let's start with... This is alpha build, I think 0.9 it is. I'm not sure, actually, but we will see. Well, let's start first with some gathering of resources by hand. As you can see here, we have copper here, iron, coal and stone, and obviously some trees and water, and a mix of all this makes it possible for us to go into production. And first of all, we try to find a place where we have some of the resources nearby. I think this is a good place already, because we have copper, we have iron, we have coal, and we have some trees. Maybe the other direction. I absolutely don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's start with the trees. We can chop the trees and make wooden planks. Wooden planks will be automatically made to storage boxes, as you can see here. And we already have some iron plates in our inventory, and we can craft using this menu here. As you can see, there are different options, like energy resourcing, energy generation, manufacturing, and so on, transportation. In this case, I will make an iron tool to help me gather resources faster, as you can see here. So the tree takes only half the time. Now let's pick up some stone. I think we need 5 stones to make a melting oven, or what is it? A furnace. Yes, that's the word. This is first video I synchronize, or whatever you call it. You want to call it. So we have 5 stones. Let's take some more and make 2 furnaces. Furnaces I use to melt, obviously, the iron ore and the copper ore into iron plates or copper bars, which then can be used in small, medium and big factories to produce other items. So this is very interesting and gets very, very, very complex. So I've seen large factories with lots of machines and belts and whatever you can find there. And it's, yeah, it's interesting. I love micromanagement games. So, and I think we start building in the middle of the 3 resources we are gathering here. And it's obviously a good place because resources we don't have to collect them from far away and transport them from far away. I don't know what I'm thinking. Pause, obviously. So you can see we have the wood, stones, and now we go to production. We go to production, I should hope. We go to, yes, no. Okay. As you can see, I've obviously I have no idea what I've done here. This video was produced, I think, 2 months ago. And here we can produce a furnace. Schmelzofen. If you want to learn some German words, Schmelzofen would be the word used for furnace. And we already have one. And I think I should place them down there or up here. Don't know. In the middle, maybe, and we can use it for iron and for copper, I think. Would be a good idea, wouldn't it? And we have a lot of space over here, so we can sort of expand our factory to the left area. Would be a good idea. There's no trees in the way, no stones in the way, no resources in the way. And obviously we will need coal for melting, so let's build the furnaces here. And as you can see, it's blinking and warning there's no fuel, so I need some coal. Coal we get over here. I should pick up some coal and put it into the furnace. As you can see, it shows +1 Kohle. That's the German word for coal. Or we can use this mining device. This mining device is automatic gathering of resources, but it needs coal as resource as well. It's driven by coal. As opposed to the future developments, we will use electric mining drills and so on, but at the moment we do not have any electricity, so we have to use coal or steam engines, I should say. So here we have belts. Belts are used to transport different kinds of items all over the place. So let's start and build the belt. And this belt, as you can see, holds the coal. It transports it into the direction of the arrows. And now it says nicht genügend Bauteile, which is German for insufficient building parts, or in this case, iron plates. And so we need to produce some iron plates first. I have no idea how long this video is lasting. Oh, 21 minutes, okay. So iron we have over here, and I start gathering some iron. Of course, we want to use automatic gathering using a coal-driven mining drill, but first of all, I want to show you how to make iron plates, because they are basic ingredient for the recipes for electricity or electric components or electricity-driven devices, I should say. So let's pick up like 10 iron ore, and then we shall go on. Because without this iron ore, we cannot produce more mining drills. Without more mining drills, we cannot automate the mining of the iron ore. This means some of the resources we have to gather first by hand. This is the case for every time you start a new map. You could actually cheat or make your own maps, and I, in this case, use wood. No, I don't. I use the coal we gathered down here. So you go, you step on the belt and press the F key. Then you will collect all the things that are actually on the belt. And now I put this in the fuel section of the furnace and the ore in the upper section, and it will start melting, producing iron plates. I obviously need a lot more iron to produce the next automatic machine, so I will pick up some more ore. Yes, this looks very boring in the first place. The first few, let's say, minutes, maybe hours in the game will make you run a lot, will make you build basic stuff like the furnaces, the mining drills, etc. But further on, you will have a very, very complex factory. Lots of machines, belts, robotic arms, or flying robots even. Yes, you can produce flying robots. That's a very cool thing here. And they will automatically bring you the resources from A to B or wherever you need them. Maybe it's not B. Now, we will need some more belts, and the plan is that I will set up a mining drill here. As you can see, the arrow points in the direction the production will take place, so in this case to the downward section. I will fire it up using coal, and then I want to make some belts, and the belts will bring the iron ore to the furnaces. However, I still need some more coal, as you can see here. And there we have 2 more iron plates, and here we have 2 more iron plates. You could empty the furnaces also by pressing the control key and the left mouse button, I think, and then you will pick up everything that is produced, so in the right window of the screen of the furnace. Now let's produce some belts, and you can see in the lower left side of the screen that these belts are produced, and we put them here, and you can see now the ore that is produced by the mining drill will be transported using the belt, and now we can pick up some more coal and put it in the furnace, and more coal, put it in the other furnace, and now we wait until some more iron ore is produced. Here, this is a technology tree, or in German, if you want to learn German, Technologiebaum, where your Forschung, it is in German, where your technology is invented, let's say. I show you how this works later on, but first we have to make sure that our furnaces are operating well, always fed with fresh coal and fresh iron ore. And since this is very slowly, I will also use my, my iron tool to pick up some extra ore to make this not that boring. It is in the first minutes. It's very boring, as opposed to like games like Prison Architect, for example, where in the first minutes or first hour of the game, it's very interesting because you build new cells, you build all the rooms, buildings, etc., and then you have to micromanage your prison. Whereas here you have to build up slowly your factory, and it gets more complicated, and even more complicated. So we have 5 more iron plates. Oops. And that lets us produce some more belts. I should remind you, this is the first minutes in this game, so please bear with me, because I have already produced like 63 episodes. And if you like this, like listening to a crowd speaking English with stupid German accent, and this gets some clicks, I will continue to produce more videos in English in English language. Was one of my viewers that more than one time suggested I should do this, and some of my German audience as well wanted to make me some English videos, maybe to get better marks in school, I don't know. My English sure isn't perfect, and I have sort of lots of practice in writing and reading English and listening, but not in speaking, and this is something I lack, and this I want to improve. So again, please bear with me if this takes some time. I should hope it does not. So let's see. Now we have 7 iron plates, 9 iron plates, and this lets us, of course, make more belts. More belts means speeding up the collection, because we always get nearer and nearer together here and can, in the end, lead these belts to the furnaces, where we can mix up the 2 components using robotic arms. I will show you in the next episodes. I hope. Maybe this episode already. I haven't reviewed this before. I just sat down and started to talk. There we go. More belts. And as you can see, it gets faster, speeds up, and maybe you think it's very boring in the first place, but no, I can guarantee you, if you stick with this channel or with these first episodes, you will see how fast this game gets up to you, how fast things speed up. You have to think, you have to plan, where do I put my production facilities, where do I use my furnaces, my robotic arms, do I have enough place, which obviously is one of my biggest problems. I do not I tend to not space out my buildings, I always put them very tight together, leading to lots of problems later on, because you will always have first components, basic components, I should say, you always need. And if you have no place to enlarge the production area where you produce these special items, you're blocked. You blocked yourself. You have to rebuild complete areas of the factory, or even build complete site plans, or I should say new areas where you produce things you normally already produce in some other place, because you blocked yourself up. Now let's use this for additional belts, and then we should try in this video to connect the pieces, the first pieces together. In this case, it's iron ore and copper. It's iron ore and coal. So we want to put the iron ore and the coal automatically into the furnaces, and I should show you how this works. Again, it's very slow in the beginning, but you should get the idea within a few first videos of this series. Obviously, since this is dubbed or new synchronized, me talking over my German videos, the interface is German, so I hope you can accept that, besides my mentioned accent. Now we have 8 more iron plates, leaving us with 2 more belts. Still not enough, as you can see. Oh, 4 belts, yes. One production step is 4 belts, yes, I forgot. Okay, now let's see. We need more coal over here and some more belts. We are still not there. We still need some more belts, and then we need some robotic arms, or I don't know the term used in Factorio specifically, but I will refer to them as robotic arms from now on, and you know what I mean, I hope. So we have 3 more plates and 4 more plates. Make 7 more plates, make some more belts. Let's see, 3. And we need, yes, it's a robotic arm, and this, or these 2 I produced here, are driven by coal. So you could say we are in the epoch of coal. We are in the coal time. And to use all the electric things, we will need to produce some copper bars as well in the future. But for now, I will just use iron facilities, iron furnaces. So let's see. There we have our coal. Still not there. 2 more plates and 3 more ore, more ore, more ore. And we have 2 more belts, still not enough, but I have no idea what I'm doing here right now. I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know. Maybe you already played this game. Maybe you plan to buy this game, which is possible from visiting Factorio.com, where you can buy the game for, I believe it's $10, $15, I don't know. And without having seen some videos before, maybe... no, I know what I'm going to do here. It's an interesting belt trick. If you want to not use too much space, or not to use too many belts, you can use both sides of the belt. So on the upper side of my belt, you can see in the right side of the picture, there's the iron on the upper side. And when we connect 2 belts, as I will do right here, as you can see, the coal is on the lower side of the belt. So iron on the upper side, coal on the lower side. This is a very, very basic setup to use iron and coal in furnaces. You can split stacks by pressing the right mouse button when you have picked it up in the inventory. And now we shall start using robotic arms, shall we? So let's just expand the belt a bit, and then we place one of these robotic arms over here. And you can see the arrow points in the direction the material is moved. I was looking for the right word. And obviously we need a furnace. So the robotic arm will put the coal and the iron in the furnace, into the furnace. As well here. And now we need to power up the robotic arms, like here. And you can see it starts putting items into the furnaces. So this works completely automatic now. So all iron plates are completely automatically produced and will be in the future. This design, however, has a lag because it's too small. You use one belt for transportation of two basic item types. That's for future use. This is far too less, as you will see in the future. However, I should hope this video is for your liking. If so, please leave a thumbs up or leave commentaries as to how stupid Germans should not commentate in English language. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.